Hey everyone, today I want to do a review I want to do a comparison review on all of the Galaxy Note 4 cases that I have. So I'm going to do a little comparison between all of these cases. I got this idea from one of my viewers who wanted to know about these Galaxy Note 4, Samsung Galaxy Note 4 covers compared to the Neo Hybrids. So what I want to do is I'm probably going to do it this way. I'm going to compare, I'm going to go by thinness and also the clear cases to the thicker cases that I have. So I've pretty much, with the exception of the Galaxy flip covers, those are the only ones I don't have. They're pretty pricey and I don't like them because it's not a real case. I don't think the Galaxy Note covers are real cases, the ones from Samsung, because all they do is replace your back cover, and then they add the back cover onto your phone. You remove the back cover on your phone, put in the Galaxy Note case cover, replace the cover, and then you have the Galaxy cover. So I don't consider it a real case because I think a real case has to have the protection for the back, and the only ones that have that are the Tech 21 cases usually, and some of the other wallet cover cases going around on Amazon. I had a cellular via wallet case, but I gave that one away. If you guys watched that review, I gave that one away to a friend of mine because the cellular via did not have the cutout for the S Pen, and the microphone hole didn't line up with my T-Mobile Note 4. So in order of thickness or thinness, these Galaxy Note 4 covers are the thinnest. Now this was the gray Galaxy Note 4 cover. If you've seen my earlier reviews on the Ringke Fusions, this case right here, and where's my other clear case? Just a moment. Okay, these two Ringke Fusion cases, I would have to say, as far of out of all my cases, they're probably the best in terms of thickness, in terms of looks, because you can customize the heck out of them, like what I just did with these this design it yourself cutout. You can make all kinds of neat designs like what I did here, and you don't even have to stick them onto your case, because you could just make the cutout and then put it on the back of your case, and you can have whatever cutout you want. So that's what I love about these Ringke Fusions. And compared to the Samsung Galaxy Note 4 covers, these are your thinnest cases out right now. So let me put these all together like so. Ringke, Galaxy, so you guys can see, you guys can compare the thickness of these cases. Why is my camera not focusing good again? Okay. With the exception of this older Ringke case, this is the newer one, the crystal clear, the microphone holes have been fixed to accommodate all versions of your Note 4s. So these are the thinnest cases. In these cases, the Note 4 covers, the Ringkes, these two Ringkes, Note 4 covers and the Ringkes have also the best buttons as far as response goes and tactile feedback and everything. Actually, this newest case that I got, this is the Evecase Slimline case, something like that. This is also a very thin case. This is a very good case. Actually, this is probably going to be my favorite once I get my carbon fiber skin from D brand, and I get to put it on my Note 4. I'm probably going to be using this case a lot because this is also a very thin case. It looks good, even though it has this two-tone like crystal clear back over here and a frosted clear back here where the kickstand is. The kickstand, unfortunately, only works in landscape. It does not work in portrait, but you have a kickstand. And most people, when they watch their videos, they watch it in landscape. The only time I put my phone on portrait is when I'm using my S Pen to like do something or read. I read on the kitchen table, and it's propped up, so I don't have to touch my phone if my hands are greasy and I'm eating food. So I believe this case, the Evecase Slimline, is probably the thinnest case that you can get that has a kickstand. Okay, so that's that. So this is a very nice case. It's very thin. It's just about as thin as these Galaxy Note 4 covers. And if you've seen my reviews on these Galaxy Note 4 covers, I said that these cases would have been a perfect 10 out of 10 because of their buttons and the responsiveness and the slimness and the looks with, you know, pretty good protection, except that they didn't have a kickstand, and boom, this Evecase came out and it's just as thin as these these Galaxy Note 4 covers. It's just as thin, and it has that kickstand. And these Evecase Slimline cases come in different colors too, so if you don't like this clear case color, they have different ones. Okay, so let me see. I wanted to do the comparison with all these cases with the kickstand, but what I was doing is I'm going from like slimmest cases to the next, you know, slimmest or the next thicker case. So in order of slimness, it would go Galaxy Note 4 covers, Evecase Slimline S case, Ringke Fusions, and then your Spigen Ultra Clear or Ultra Hybrid clear case. This was a good case too, and you can probably get the back cutout to work on this. Only the camera cutout on the Spigen Ultra Hybrid Clear is a little wider than the camera cutout on the Ringke Fusions. And the Ultra Hybrid also comes in different colors, as well as this one, the Ultra Clear. The one negative I had, the one knock I had on this was if you take this out into the sunlight, the sides right here are a little yellowish. And the buttons are flush with the case, so if you're not looking at the buttons or like you're using this case in the dark, it's hard to make out the buttons because they're really flush with the case. They still have good response and good feedback. So that's the cases in order of thinness. Again, the Samsung Note 4 covers, protective covers, the Evecase Slimline with a kickstand, the Ringke Fusions, and then your Spigen Ultra Hybrids. Okay, and I'm gonna put this aside because we're gonna compare all the cases with that you can use for kickstands too. Okay, next up in thickness are your Spigen cases and your Caseology cases. Caseology and Verus. So all these are pretty similar, and I think your Spigen cases, this is the Ultra Hybrid, or I'm sorry, this is the Neo Hybrid with my back carbon fiber sticker with the Note 4 on there. This is the Verus, and these are the Caseologies. These are roughly about the same thickness for all of them, and I think all of these cases or these brands are Korean companies. I know this Verus Iron Shield with the aluminum. This is real metal, real aluminum, and like I said, it kind of does interfere with the signal a little bit. So instead of having like 5 solid bars or 4 solid bars wherever you're at, you're a bar down when you're using this case. So yeah, the Iron Shield, yeah, see that? It says made in Korea. Caseology, I know these are Korean cases too, because these are made in Korea, or they're a Korean company, because these Caseologies and these Verus and Spigens are like one of the first cases to come out, even before the phone comes out. Like I said in my earlier review, they already have the pre-orders for the Spigen cases and for the S6, and the Galaxy S6 isn't even out yet. So in terms of thickness, these cases are the next in line as far as thickness goes. So I'll put them together so you can see the thickness of all of these cases. So we have the Verus here. We have the 2 Neo Hybrids here, the gold and the gunmetal, the slim armor gunmetal color, Caseology gold and silver. You could see I ordered some of these cases earlier on when people found out, or people didn't know yet, that the Verizon microphones were placed differently than some of the other cases. So as you can see, all of these cases will only work for AT&T, T-Mobile, Sprint, and your international versions, and not your Verizon Note 4s. Frickin' Verizon, man, I swear. They want to be special or something. So if you guys watch the installation videos on D-Brand's website for the Note 4s, it's really funny because there's this computerized voice showing you and walking you through on the video on how to install their skins, and then when it came to Verizon, they're like beep, like F you Verizon. So I thought that was pretty funny. Anyways, I'm rattling off and going all over the place again. So yeah, all the cutouts are in place. I know all the newer models now on these cases are will accommodate the Verizon Note 4s now. So Verus, like I said, the newer ones now will fit your Verizon Note 4s. The only thing, the knock on the Verus Iron Shield is this aluminum will interfere with your radios, but you'll only lose a bar. So if losing a bar is no big deal to you, then this is a nice case if you get the newer one. Because the thing I don't like about this too is the buttons are not as quite responsive. These buttons here are not as responsive as the newer Iron Shields. So good case. Not as thin as your Galaxy Note covers and Ringke Fusions, but not as thick as an OtterBox case or another case I have that I'm going to show you guys. So make sure you get the newer versions of this Iron Shield, so that if you have the Verizon Note 4, the microphone hole will fit and the buttons are more responsive. Okay. Next thickness, that would be your Tech 21, and the Tech 21 is actually thinner if it didn't have the cover. And also the this is the Beyond Cell Tri-Shield. The Tech 21 comes in another, I think another color like purple or pink, or they come in purple and pink. I modified this case too. I know if you guys saw my review on the Tech 21 wallet case, you guys know that this is by far one of my favorite cases because you can use the case as a kickstand. I kind of messed up when I put this carbon fiber sticker. I said I wasn't going to do it, but I did. I only originally had the carbon fiber sticker on here on the clasp because the first day of using this, my clasp got scratched. I don't know how, because I'm usually very careful with my cases. And so the OCD in me did not like looking at the scratch, so I put the carbon fiber sticker on here, and I also put it on this part. But then, just a night or two ago, I decided to put it all over this part of the back. But the only thing is, I forgot that it's a wallet cover. So look at this. You see that little sticker right here sticking out? It kind of, you know, if it's stuck on like all the way through, I wouldn't be able to open it to be used as a wallet case. So on all the newer ones now, like on these cases too, you could see that the microphone holes will accommodate your Verizon's Note 4s or all versions of your Note 4s. So these are the last up in thickness, or yeah, the thickest ones that I have. Your Tech 21 and your Beyond Cell Tri-Shield. These come in a bunch of different patterns and colors if you go to Beyond Cell's website. And it has the kickstand. This, you can use the cover as the kickstand. And yeah, this was my favorite. This is probably still my favorite. I haven't put it on yet since I put on this cover because I'm still waiting. This, when you put this on, this case, it's in there pretty snug. So it's kind of a pain in the butt taking your phone in and out of this case. So I'm waiting to get my D-brand cover first. Or like I said, I might not use this. I might just use this, the Slimline case. So those are the cases. The knock on this, if you guys watch my review, is these top and bottom part of the silicone is feels kind of loose because of all these, you know, cutouts for the microphones and the S Pen, your microphone here, remote IR remote here, your audio jack here, your 3.5 audio jack. But it's a good case. It's a good case if you don't mind the thickness. And it's not that thick, say, compared to your average case, which is the Neo Hybrid right here. It's not too much thicker than your Neo Hybrid. But if you go from this to, let's say, this, and these both have kickstands, you can see the difference in thickness. You can really tell the difference in thickness, actually. Okay, so that's pretty much going to be it. Actually, one more thing. Let's do this. let's compare all the cases that you can use as a kickstand. So I have the Spigen Slim Armor. I have the Evecase Slimline S case. The Beyond Cell Tri-Shield. And your Tech 21. So my favorite would have to be this, and probably this. You can tell the thickness between these two is very noticeable, but that's only because of this cover. But this cover comes in really handy, like I said, because you can use it as a kickstand. And if I'm wearing shorts and I don't want to carry my wallet around, I can put some money and, you know, my credit card here, and bam, I'm good to go. I can walk out of the house. I don't have to worry about my wallet because it's already, you know, I already have my card here and some cash or something like that. So this is why this is my favorite. And like I said, I can use the kickstand on landscape, and I can also use it when the phone is on here. The phone is not on here right now, so it's not going to stand up, but I could use this in portrait mode and just leave it in portrait mode when I'm reading something on the phone while it's sitting on the kitchen table. This also has the kickstand. The kickstand on this is for one of the more expensive cases. These Spigen Slim Armors and the Ultra Armor, or whatever they call them, their kickstands are kind of flimsy. You would think they would make a better kickstand for the price of these cases. I think this case is more expensive. This Slimline is more expensive than this Beyond Cell, and this Beyond Cell has a more solid, you know, feeling case, or a kickstand, I'm sorry. It's also kind of hard to pull out if you don't have fingernails. And this has a pretty good kickstand for, you know, being thin and plastic. So you can see that right there. So thinnest, next thinnest, and this is the thickest one with the built-in kickstand. The Tech 21 is not really a kickstand case, but you can use the cover as a kickstand, and it does work when I do have my phone. When I have my phone inside here, it does work. So yeah, this cover, I don't know, it looks nice to me, it does, but I don't think that was such a good idea, because now it sticks right there. Whew, okay, so that's about it. That's all my cases. My favorite, Tech 21 wallet case with Impactology. The Evecase Slimline. Clear case. And the clear case, like I said, you can use the cutouts that you have for your Ringke fusions. So that's what's nice about this. Or if you don't want to use a cutout and you just want to, you know, you just want to keep the looks of your Note 4, but you want that kickstand, you got to have that kickstand. This is the only case I've seen so far that's a clear case with the kickstand. I could be wrong. Please let me know if there are other clear cases with the kickstand, so I can get one and do a review on it. Next favorite are my Ringke Fusion cases and all my Galaxy cover cases. And so, okay, let's organize this. First place, my two favorites, Ringke, Evecase. Next, second place, Ringke Fusions and the Galaxy Note 4 covers. Best buy for your money by far is your Ringke Fusions. I think they're only like $10 or so. And you get the cutout, you get the screen protectors with it. Did it come with the microfiber? I don't know if it came with the microfiber cloth, but it came with a very good screen protector on these Ringke Fusions. And so if you don't have a tempered glass screen protector and you want your screen protected, you don't want it getting scratched up, these have some pretty decent cases, the Ringke Fusions. The Beyond Cell is also a good case. It's a little thicker. This is my third, yeah, the first, second, these two, the Galaxy Note 4s and your Ringke Fusions, the Tri-Shield next, and your Spigen Neo Hybrids. Along with, I would say the Neo Hybrids, the Everest, and the Caseology are like fourth place. So let's go like this. First place, Evecase, Slim Case, Tech 21. This is my opinion. Yours could be different, so I don't want to hear it. Second place, Ringke Fusions, Galaxy Note 4 covers, Beyond Cell, Tri-Shield. Third place because of that kickstand, and it's a good case. It's nice and grippy. Your Ringke Fusions and your Ringke Fusions, Neo Hybrids and your Caseologies and Everest are third. Followed by this one, the Spigen Slim Armor. This is a really slippery case. It's hard to use the heart rate monitor on this, and the kickstand is kind of flimsy, but it is thin. It's one of the slimmer cases with the kickstand. So that's about it. All right, that was a pretty long video. Sorry about that if you guys got bored and it took too long. Anyways, have a great day. Thank you for watching.